Oh, sorry, baby. Oh, almost stepped on my dog. Howdy, y'all. Good morning. Up and at 'em this morning. I've got comic books on the brain. Straight out of bed, I made a haul video, which I'm going to post today. Bunch of books I ordered last week and they came in yesterday, Black Friday. This also hit my mailbox yesterday. It's an act of kindness from my friend, our friend, Marvin 88. He PM'd me here recently and told me he had something for me. Have no idea what it is, buddy. I suppose this is why I woke up this morning with comics on the brain. Couldn't wait to open this thing. So, without further ado, let's just get into this thing, shall we? Bubbles, yeah, I love that stuff. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like about a half dozen books, but we'll get the final count here in a couple of minutes. Bear with me, y'all. He's got her taped up here real fine. Oops. Getting there. All right. Well, they are in there pretty good here. We'll go this way. In there. Yep, I'm gonna break out the blade. Okay, now we'll move in with the scissors. Getting there, my friends. Let's see if we can't open it like a book. Oh, no, gotta happen. You never know how these unboxings are going to actually wind up, but I'm sure will all be worth the wait. Let's just see here. All right, I see one book here already. All right, pull them out here and try not to look at them. All right. Here, I already saw the first one here, so we'll look at that one first. I have them face down. Everything's in nice, fresh Mylar. Yeah, I apologize, y'all, that have received packages from me here lately. Being a little stingy with the Mylar because, as most of y'all know, I've recently completed my everything in Mylar project, and I needed every available bag. I simply didn't know how many bags it was going to take. So, Mike Mignola, indeed. Marvin, you must know me as a big Mignola fan. Just love his work. I did indeed discover it in the early to mid 80s. I think the first thing I saw from Mignola that I can recall really was the Rocket Raccoon miniseries, which was just fabulous. If y'all haven't seen it, but there's a juicy little number by Mike Mignola. The guy is just so gifted. He's just one of those artists that everything he turns out is just killer. Okay, moving on. Ooh, the Mignola love continues. Ooh, that's beautiful. I kind of remember seeing this one on the racks, on the stands. More Mignola Alpha Flight. That's a beauty. Beautiful. Indeed. Yeah, Marvin, I'm assuming that you, I must have said something in one of my videos about my love for Mignola. Here we go again. Ooh, look at that. Wow. The Dynamics. Wow. Eric Larson. 1990. Wow. Check that out, though. Man. That's a blazer. With Spider-Man just like border to border all the way around and the yellow in the back. That's a blazer, my man. Yeah, you got it. You've got a firm understanding of what I look for in a cover. Yes, my man. Holy hell. That's a beauty. Razor sharp. Oh my goodness, that's a great book. Couple more here. Ooh. 1994. Wolverine by Churchill and Milgram. Yeah, this is a period. The 90s were something of a write-off for me. I had stopped collecting or even going to the racks or anything. Now, I am familiar with some of the more prominent runs like Wolverine, like Punisher, like Spider-Man, things like that, the Batman and Detective and all that. But this was an era that escaped me at the time. But it's funny now, all these years later, a couple of decades later, and even I'm getting nostalgic for books like this. That's a great cover. And I always did like Wolverine when he wore his dungarees and his leather coat, and all that. I like that version of Wolverine a lot. Yeah, that's a blazer, man. Very, very nice book. Thank you, Marvin. Two more here. This one feels kind of fat, or maybe it's the double board. I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah. All right. I know somebody else out there that this is going to make happy to see. A fellow by the name of Nick. His beloved Iron Man 150. Fantastic. Ultra classic material from the time. This was around 1980, 81? 81, yeah. I remember this on the racks, and I think I bought a copy. I'm sure I did, but I must have traded it off or sold it not long after. But that's great too. That is just fabulous. It also gets me because it's the newsstand printing, and I was always exclusively a newsstand collector for anything that I could get off the newsstands. You know, there were things that came along that were only available in the shops, but anything that I could get on the newsstand, I got on the newsstand because I always liked the UPC. And it's funny now, all these years later, there are people that chase the newsstand. They call it the newsstand variant. To me, it was always the standard. It's the comic shop, the little Spider-Man heads and everything else they put in here. Those to me are the variants. So man, this is like super awesome. Yeah, that's great. I can't thank you enough, man. Great to have this in the collection. And for anyone that doesn't know, when you watch Nick's videos and you see the drawing up behind him, which is a homage to this cover, I actually drew that. Anyway, I can't thank you enough, Marvin. And finally, oh snap. Oh my goodness gracious, Lordy mercy. God almighty. I'm speechless. That is a thing of such intense beauty. Oh my God, I could stare at this thing for hours. Look at that. I only just recently saw this book for the very first time. Maybe it was in one of your videos, Marvin. I'd have to go back and look, but oh my God. That is just kooky, crazy, delicious. Oh my God. Thank you for your generosity, my friend. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. All of these books are going to have a special place in my collection. Just a fabulous selection. Wonderful, and it's encompassing stuff from the 80s, the 90s, the 20-aughts, and even something as new as the new 52, right? Fantastic. Oh my God. Folks, I don't know what I've done to deserve all these wonderful acts of kindness I've gotten lately. Seems to be an awful lot of them. So I suppose I should just keep doing what I'm doing, eh? I've got at least 3 things I've got to send out here before Christmas time. I'm looking right at one right here. Wow, this stuff is just overwhelming, and my coffee's kicking in too. So, but anyway, hey Marvin, thank you, Marvin/Ryan, and I'll probably flip-flop back and forth on your name every once in a while, Marvin or Ryan. Let me know if you have a preference. But hey, I'm the same way. People call me John. People call me Doc. Some people call me DBC. My family calls me Johnny, and a handful of my closest friends call me Johnny. So I answer to all kinds of names. I like to say too that back when I was working in an office atmosphere. So many people use the name, I was beginning to think my name was Dick. But that's a whole nother story, a whole other life. But thanks again, Marvin. You are officially the man, so declares Dr. Von Chilla. Very, very generous. Oh my goodness. And thank you all for watching, as usual. I appreciate it more than words can tell. So I'll get back again here real soon with something else. All right, see y'all later. Bye-bye.